Guys, I'm so excited because in this video, we're gonna figure out if our car's fixed. I finally got the package that I've been waiting for, and it's the intercooler gaskets. We're about to figure out if that thing is gonna be leaking any more turbo air, and if it's not, we got a good engine on our hands, and we're gonna continue this rebuild, and we're gonna start putting on the body panels. We're gonna start putting this thing together, and this thing is gonna be 100% done either this video or next video. Alrighty, you guys, let's get to it. We got the package right here. I'm gonna open this thing up, and let's see if these intercooler gaskets, they're down here, okay, are actually gonna fit, which they should fit. I did buy the right ones. What the? Man, my goodness. This thing takes forever just to open up. Oh my goodness. Alrighty, you guys, moment of truth. First gasket. Oh my goodness, look at that beautiful fit. Just goes right in. Man, just what I needed. I didn't want no problems. I didn't want to have to send it back, none of that, but there we go. There we go. Boom, just like that. Other side. Man, this is so exciting for me because, if you guys don't know, this should be the last issue on this car before it is now able to run 100%. No boost leak, no nothing. Put this bad boy in. There we go. Good, that shouldn't be leaking. Alrighty, you guys, what I've literally been waiting all week, did I pop the hood yet? In college for is literally just to try to put this on. And we're gonna see right here if this thing's actually going to run without any leaks or anything. Alrighty, guys, intercooler with the gaskets, there we go, acquired. Let's go ahead and just throw this all to the side, get rid of all that. Give you guys a nicer view. Alrighty, we're here for the bolts. 1, 2, 3, 4, there we go. Let's go ahead and put this intercooler back on how it was sitting earlier. Slide it in. Make sure the rubber mountings don't come off. There we go. All right, I'm gonna put you guys down here with me so we can do this together. That's definitely a 12 mil. We have an impact, but I don't know, guys. Is it just me, or do you guys also like sometimes just using a little ratchet wrench and just doing it by hand? I don't know, I just feel like it's more satisfying. I don't know. Definitely not time saving though, so I will probably start ending up using a, what's it called? I will probably start ending up using a impact more later on. Okay, that side's on. Let's put on this side now. Actually very excited. I hope that this is all it was. And I actually this time did bring my battery jumper pack, so don't gotta keep pulling up cars next to this dang thing. We're gonna take that battery off as well, and we're gonna see if it still can hold charge. I don't think it will be able to, but you know, if it can, that saves around $200. It's crazy. My battery for my Civic was actually $200. It was expensive. All right, those are tight in there, so there's nothing that should be leaking out of either one of these. And I'll be right back. Also, I want your guys' advice down below. As a viewer watching this channel, what do you guys like more? Do you guys like more where I'm doing the, you know, work and kind of talking, and it's a longer format, you know, and we kind of like explain as we go? Or do you guys kind of like more of time lapsing, you know? Do you guys like the time lapses more, where we do time lapses of us working? Or would you guys rather have time lapses but a voiceover over the top? Kind of just want to get your guys' advice. And boom, now it's ready. Let's start it up. Oh wow, man, that sounds quiet. Listen to this, guys. Guys, I'm not hearing anything that sounds like a leak. I really hope that was it. I'm actually so excited. Let's go for a test drive right now and see. Let's take this bad boy for a test spin. See what ends up happening right now. So yeah guys, we're about to go see if this thing will leak any air. I'm actually nervous, like my heart is beating really quickly right now. Okay, I kind of went into mud, so I gotta let all the rocks get off everything. Okay, now we listen. Okay, so it's still leaking a little bit, but it's definitely much quieter. I'm definitely not losing boost like I did before. So that's a plus, a very big plus. I'm thinking that what could be the problem. I'm thinking the problem that it could be is simple. Just gotta get a new clamp, that's it. Because since it was hit there so hard, maybe the clamp is just a little bit bent. But other than that, I think this car is actually sounding much better. You guys listen to this from rolling. No way, guys. I actually don't think that there's any more leak, like where how it sounded how before you could hear it. Now you can barely hear it, and I think that's just normal. One more problem this thing had was whenever you'd rev it and you let go, sometimes it felt like there's like a short somewhere, like the power would power down, which I'm thinking it could be the battery, but I'm just gonna try. And now we have a check engine light. What's that mean? It's talking about emissions. So we got a leak somewhere. I wonder where though, you know what I mean? Alrighty guys, some good news. We actually got a new battery as well for that beautiful thing right here. Look how good it looks right there, just sitting in the grass. Hold up, striped grass? Oh shoot. Anyway, we got a new battery for that thing right now. Let's go grab it real quickly. In here, look at this big old thing. This thing right here is so dang heavy. Oh, and we're also gonna do the oil change on it too. So we got that new battery right here. We'll do the oil change later. But yeah, let's go ahead and put this new battery on here. And because the whole reason why I'm interested in this new battery is because we're gonna be able to clear all the codes, because there actually will be stored. So we're gonna see what actually is stored. Man, look at how beautiful this thing is. It just looks so nice. You got your keys? Grab your keys. We're gonna, all right, got a brand new battery plugged in. Starts up like no problem. Nice, let's go. All right guys, let's see what kind of codes we're gonna get. See if we can clear these codes so that we no longer get anything. See if we can clear this code so we don't get anything on there. Alrighty. Got a few codes. No code stored in there. None. Alright, no codes in the actual module. I think we're gonna have for sure engine codes though. Lost communication with ECM, which I don't know why it has that. And lost communication with ECM PCMB, so A and B. Okay. Now let's look at engine codes. Okay, no codes there. turbocharger, supercharger, underboost. Ooh, P0299. I think that's the code everybody gets. Okay. And then turbocharger, supercharger, boost control, A position exceeded, learning limit. Oh, so I think we need to change that, like change the tightening on that as well. Okay, I think I know what that is. Let's erase all these codes though. All right, let's try this now. All right, guys, so here's the code that we keep popping up with on this check engine light right there that we have. So the problem is that I think I need to tweak with the actuator. Check engine light turns on whenever you rev in neutral. So I think it's something that is maybe not getting closed fully. Like for example, the actuator, it closes the boost, right? Closes the, I think it might be in the wrong position. So I'm gonna check that out. Alrighty guys, check this out. I'm gonna rev it. No check engine light. Everything is looking good, like it should. And the only problem that happened, let me show you guys exactly what it was. That was the actual problem. Alrighty guys, so what happens is that if this right here doesn't get closed fully by the actuator, and so it lets boost out, it leaks boost because it's not being fully closed by the actuator, then what happens is that you're gonna get a check engine light and you're gonna get underperformance, right? Because your car's not getting the boost that it needs to get. But I actually ended up fixing it. So what I'm gonna do right now is take it around the block real quickly, and hopefully no engine light will come up. All right, let's check this out. Neutral, we'll be rolling a little bit. Guys, it literally sounds how it should. I don't hear any boost leak or anything. So you guys saw earlier in the video, our major boost leak was because we didn't have no freaking gaskets on our intercooler, and got those. And then now I just fixed the actuator, and now this thing is driving like so smooth, driving like a beaut. And we're gonna start putting this thing together. Alrighty, you guys, so far so good. But now comes the real test. I don't know why I turned my blinker on. I got no headlights either. Well, I mean, I got tail lights, but all right, I'm gonna give it a little pull. Okay, guys, I heard a ticking noise, but that's just something in the back making some noise. I was like, you know, there's no way this engine's ticking, but no, man, this thing is building boost beautifully. I'm not feeling no jerking, no nothing. I think driving wise, I think we did it. Driving wise, this thing is fixed. Now it comes to the easy part, just putting parts on. So turbos got fixed, got a new actuator, pulled in the turbo, like got the clamp down tighter, fixed the calibration on the actuator, so kind of just tightened it so it can. So what the problem was that it wasn't fully being shut. It wasn't tightened enough, so it was leaking boost. So it's like the blow off is leaking boost instead of, you know, it taking that boost and using it. So we got an engine code, but now we got no engine code for now. I'm gonna park the car right now and rev it again in neutral and see what happens, because that's when the engine light would come on. So we're gonna check that out right now. All right, guys, that noise is just the under shrouding wanting to give us some drama, wanting to rub on the floor. That's an easy fix. So yeah, this thing is driving beautifully. I'm going to even drive super slow right now. I'm pressing on the gas, letting go of the gas, pressing on the gas, letting go of the gas, and it's not jerking. It's not losing no boost. It's not losing any power. Beautiful. It's not losing electrical power like it did before. This thing is just ready to get slapped back together. Let's do it. All right, you guys, a little moment of truth right here. Let's check these codes really quickly, because I had a stored code earlier. All right, guys, you guys can see that the code that it's reading is the module, because what's happening is, I think it's because we have all these codes like on our screen right here, like the mitigation system, all that. So it's gonna say that they are there because nothing's connected, you know, in the front, our sensor and everything. But when you click that little erase code, it does actually end up clearing it to a green, and then it comes back. So that's just what I think is gonna go away once we start connecting everything. So other than that, this thing is looking good. We got some new packages. Let me show you guys what we got going on over here. So we're back on the Accord build, and here is our first package. Man, I'm actually excited because this right here, look how good it's packaged. First of all, I want to show you guys how good it's packaged. It was so nicely packaged, and it comes with screws. I'm telling you, this when you order OEM parts, it's where it's at. And our first part right here is the driver's side knee airbag. So I'm going to replace that, and then we have the headlight that came in with the bracket, and I'll show you guys the side over here. Check this out, you guys. That brand new headlight just sitting there looking really, really, really nice. So I'm gonna get onto this right now. I'm gonna go ahead and put this driver's side knee airbag on, and then we're going to mock up the headlights and just kind of see how it's looking. Alrighty guys, and here is our brand new driver's side knee airbag. I'm very excited for this. Bend this back. For some reason this came back, so we're definitely gonna bend that back into place. And now, go ahead and align everything up. And since we're already here, I'm gonna end up taking out down here. There's there's a little hole right here, and on the other side, inside right there, there's a hole right there. What we're gonna do is we're gonna get those two pins, press them in, and what will happen is now this steering wheel airbag should be able to pop out, so we can just have that out of the way already. And once we get a new one, all we have to do is just press it back in. We'll obviously connect the wires, and it should all be good. Beautiful. Wait, is there one on the bottom? Oh, so I didn't mention, guys. I didn't know. There's one on the bottom as well, so we're gonna get that one too. Beautiful. There we go, guys. So there's a pin here, pin down here, and pin on the left side. So left side, right side underneath, and then what you just do, you take your little fingers. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about. All right, so after you're done with that, then inside of here, there are these little connectors, and how you take these off is you pull up this pin and that pin at the same exact time, and then obviously this is just, you just push this in and this will pull out. So we're gonna take that off, and we're gonna finally be able to take this steering wheel airbag off. Check this out, you guys. The plastic on this one absolutely just broke off because it wouldn't come out no matter what. And these are really prone on breaking. But what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna order this little plastic housing and just replace it and not do no soldering, nothing, which is because it's nice because, you know, the wires still stayed. But here's our bad airbag right here. Anyway, now we got this in, and we have our also, where is it at? Right there. We got that steering wheel airbag in as well, so that's nice. We also are gonna be having more parts coming in. It's just when you order on that Honda Parts Now OEM website, it just for some reason takes a while for parts to come in, but at least they're all OEM and they all are gonna be fitting so smooth. But right now what I'm gonna end up doing is I wanna put those two headlights on just to mock up and kind of just see, you know, how it's gonna be looking. I wanna get that fender, the driver's side fender and the bumper, so we can at least try to slap everything back together, because driving wise, this thing does not have a single problem no more. We got no more boost leak. We have suspension's amazing. The suspension's not damaged, nothing's damaged. Alrighty, let's grab this box over here. Has both of our parts that we need. Guys, remember, this is just a mock-up. And I don't even know if we're honestly going to This is just the bottom. This is for the bottom of the headlight, so that bumper holds on to the headlight. But for now, I'm not gonna put that on. I'm just gonna put on the headlight. But yeah, once again, guys, this is just the mock-up because I'm interested in seeing how it would look on here. And of course, this one I'm not gonna fully put on. I'm just gonna kind of put it on so you guys can kind of look at it with me. Because this side doesn't even have the fender, which is where this connects to. This little one, it connects to the fender. So we are not going to end up leaving this one on when I go on the test drive. Well, also good to know as well, there's another, I think, bolt down here. And I think that is what our brackets actually end up going to, which that's honestly good to know, because I was looking at this and I was like, how on earth is this sitting under so well? But see, this hole on the bracket is actually going into another attachment down there. So that's good to know, honestly. That's good to know. So I'm gonna put this on real quick. And I just want to show you guys how this car is gonna be looking. Let's go ahead and look at it. Man, oh man, is it just me, or have these cars been growing on you guys as well? I used to not like this car at all. Like, I'm not joking. I thought this was such a downgrade from the last, what's it called, model or year that this car had a different chassis. But to be honest with you, they've been growing on me. Don't mind the dogs down there. Let me turn on the headlights for you guys. This car has honestly been growing on me a lot, like the looks at least. And I think it's because it's whenever you have the right color. When you have the right color, this car is something different. I'll tell you that. Oh, okay, the lights aren't on. Let me turn the lights on for you guys real quick. And I'm telling you guys, like, I don't know. I really do think that these cars are starting to look much, much, much more nicer for me. But honestly, you guys, let's actually get down to working on this car for real. And what I mean by that is, let's go ahead and take those headlights off. Put on the bottom brackets that will hold it onto the bumper. So at least we will have it ready for when we get all our body panels in. Everything will be ready for this thing. Let's take this headlight off. There we go. Let's take this one off. There we go. And these wires right here, guys, these wires that I have that are just sitting here, we have everything. This is for the shutters in the front that open and close. And then this plug right here is actually for the front emblem. So don't worry about that. We have everything for this. Our whole wiring harness is actually good. It is all fixed up and all good, which I'm also glad and happy about. But let's get to putting on these bottom brackets on these headlights. All right, guys, so I know exactly the bolt that I need for this is right here, because I just stole it off a different thing on the car. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just put this on, and then we're gonna go ahead and either buy more of these bolts or try to find more of these bolts somewhere, because for now I just want to have this already at least put together, because either way, the bolt that I took it off of, that bolt is the bolt that it holds on the it holds on this headlight with that bolt, with this bolt right here. So whatever, I'm just gonna use it for this, just to have these headlights already put together. So now we got a headlight with the bumper bracket on. Oh my goodness, I messed up. I gotta take this off underneath it first. So let me undo that real quick and let's get down to it. Let's do it right now. It's done. So I kind of just pulled this up a little bit because I still want to protect the headlights for now, and put that back on. Let's go ahead and go do the other one. It was already actually done. So got both our headlights done. We're gonna eventually put these back on later, but for now, I'm gonna box them back up, put them back in their boxes, and we'll put that aside. All right, let's go ahead and put these back into their boxes with nice, honestly, packaging. I like that I like when these companies send a lot of bubble wrap and stuff in your car parts, you know, making sure they actually won't get damaged. So there's that one. And then let's go ahead and put this one back in here. But yeah, guys, very, very excited that this car is driving good. We don't need a new turbo. And we changed the gaskets, or honestly just put on new gaskets. No turbo needed. Let's go. All right, you guys, sorry to end it so abruptly, but that's gonna be the end of the video. I'm actually on my internship right now, so it's gonna be kind of a little bit harder to get videos out for you guys right now. This one took a while. I know it's been a month almost since I've posted, just because I've been so busy and this new job and just moving to a whole new state, moving to a whole new city. But I'm gonna try to get more videos out for you guys. I have like 1 or 2, maybe 3 days this summer. I might go back home. I'm gonna try to just work on whatever car is available so you guys can get more videos. But yeah, guys, comment down below if you liked this new format better. This format of it being like talking more, you know, feeling like more of like just trying to connect with you guys, just having a good conversation with you guys. But right now I'm in my apartment right now, doing the editing right here, just so I can finally finish this video, get it out there for you guys. But make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you guys share this video, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. Hopefully next video we're gonna have all the body panels on, everything on, and we're gonna be able to finally get this thing, I mean, pretty much fully done, maybe just not painted. That's it.